back to Marvel Live from New York Comic Con 2015. I'm Lorraine Singh, host of The Watcher, joined by
Judy Stevens, producer, and we are bringing you an exciting cosplayer and fellow Disney family member.
Oh, yes.
Everyone, welcome Megan or Strawberry17 to those out on YouTube. We're really excited to have you, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I see that you got my memo about the crayons.
Yes.
That's like always the first thing that I need.
If you want to color, we have some Color My Marvel pages we have from our adult coloring books.
You can add to the amazing color library that people have been doing all weekend.
Really?
Yes.
I'm actually going to take this home because I'll like go ham on this. I'm going to make it really pretty.
Well, then you're going to have to like finish it and tweet it at us.
I will.
And we'll share it to all our followers.
It'll be fabulous. Just you wait.
So, as you guys know, you can tweet us your questions in hashtag MarvelNYCC, and we'll answer them live right here on the air. So, how long did it take you to make this costume in particular?
Okay, so here's the thing. Spandex is impossible to work in. And I've been cosplaying since 2011. My first cosplay was Princess Mononoke. And I hand sewn the cape out of silk and faux fur, and that was like a labor of love. And
yeah, hand sewing is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Well, with that kind of material, you kind of have to. And then I started getting into spandex, and like one leg would fit perfectly, and then the other leg was like a peg leg. So I'm like, this is not my thing. This is not my jam. I'm just gonna ruin it every time. So for any of my spandex suits, I get those done from the professional. Like this is a Maggie Berry suit. She, I went to her and I was like, please transform me into Captain Marvel, and she's like, no big deal. That sounds easy. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. And so she made this suit for me in like a day. I'm not even kidding you.
Wow.
She's like a boss.
Really great.
Thank you.
The little detailing on the gloves.
Yeah.
Your sash, it's great.
You can't see my sash, but it's down here. But my boots, I did make myself. They are hunter boots that I got when I realized that my costume needed boots. And I painted them white and then painted them red. So lots of like base coats. That was for PAX.
And they're flat, so they're really like practical.
Yeah, well, was it Friday when that rainstorm happened?
Oh, yeah.
These were killer. I was like, yes, splashing through the puddles, looking all awesome.
I know. I witnessed that because I was walking out just as it started pouring, and there were literally hundreds of cosplayers like standing at the glass like, oh, no.
Yeah.
What happens
Rain
now?
is so bad for your costume. This one was drenched. I'm glad that it dried in time. Hopefully I'm not too smelly up here.
No.
You smell like roses. You're fine.
Oh, phew.
And then yesterday, you were part of our Marvel costume contest. You were one of our judges, and you wore your Spider-Gwen, which looked great.
Thank you. That's another one of my favorite Marvel characters. Very new still. I'm still like learning so much about her. I can't wait for more of her comics to come out. But yeah, Spider-Gwen's fun. I really love spandex for costumes. It's kind of great. And I've heard horror stories about it, like in terms of wearing it. But man, that's my jam. No other like pieces, nothing falling off. It's just you're in your suit. All you have to worry about is like not getting ketchup on it or something.
That's actually really true. Like when you put, because I also have a Captain Marvel costume, so when I put it on,
good.
oh thank you. When I put it on, I'm like, I'm on. Okay, sash, gloves, boots, whatever.
Right?
You don't have to worry about like your armor shoulder piece or like
Nothing chipping off, going through the crowds.
There's nothing on your face. You don't have to worry about like, and you and I both use our regular hair, so we don't have to worry about a wig. So that's
I hate
nice.
wigs. I hate wearing wigs.
I love wigs. If I could wear a wig for every minute of life, that would be my choice.
Why don't you wear a wig on the Weekly Watcher on a regular basis? We should have like a theme, like
a new wig.
As soon as we get a sponsor that will give me a wig every week,
oh my gosh,
I will wear that wig.
That's amazing.
I know some wig people. Let me see what I can do.
Put in a call for me,
Yeah,
Judy.
you can have some crazy wigs too, like braids and stuff like that. Just insane wigs, not regular ones.
Yes, I'll take it.
Oh,
So for the Marvel fans out there who may not know you on YouTube, why don't you talk a little bit about what your channel is about?
Oh yeah, I like to kind of intro myself as like maybe a millennial Martha Stewart. I do cosplay. I do like nerdy themed cooking. We do gaming, and I'm really into Japanese culture. We have this toy show called Cute, where we open up Japanese remints and we make miniature houses.
Cool.
It's ridiculous. I like took Barbies way too far when I was a kid, and now it has followed me into adult life. And then we do pop-in cooking kits, which are have you guys heard of them?
No.
Oh my God, I just changed your life right now. They're these box kits that have powders in them, and you add water to it, and they turn into food. Like
what?
Yeah.
It's
like,
the future.
It is. There's like a sushi kit. It's like a candy food though, but some of them are real.
Oh wait,
There's
I have seen these.
Right?
Yes, they're amazing.
They're incredible, and that's what I do. And I've done almost every single one that's out there. I have a contact in Japan that sends me all the new ones when they come out. I'm a little bit of a Japanese fangirl.
So what originally got you into cosplay and into this whole world?
Well, I guess I've always been an in-the-closet nerd, I guess. I spoke about this on the panel. I really loved anime, and that was my gateway into cosplaying, but like I had no one to relate to about anime. If you liked anime, you were kind of a weirdo. And like people were so into labels that I could never really talk to anybody about it. I was a skater growing up, and I almost went pro with it because it was so much fun. But that was my title in high school. So all the kids who loved anime, I'd like sneak over to their side and hear them talking about Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z, and I'd be like, oh my god, I want to like join in. And I would try, but they would just look at me and be like, what's wrong with you? Like, you do not like dress the part and get out of here. And that like crushed me. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta keep the things that I like a secret or just to myself because people don't care. And as I started getting older, I'm like, you know what? I want to start being a little unapologetic about who I am. I don't care if people don't like it or maybe I don't fit the part or the stereotype. This is what I like, and I'm just going to express myself through it. And that's what really helped me get into cosplay. It was very nerve-wracking, but I did it, and no one judged me. It was cool. My first Mononoke thing, actually, cosplay did really well on Reddit, which was like the best. Because it's like super affirming, like, yeah, let's do it. But my introduction into Marvel cosplay is very, very new. My friend's like, you would be a great Spider-Gwen. And I'm like, what's Spider-Gwen? And he's like, you should read the comic, see if you're into it. Because I never cosplay someone I don't really believe in or feel like I have a connection to. And oh my god, comics
so awesome.
are incredible. Why did I not know about this? It's like reading a really good book every single time. Like, I get so immersed into comics. I am like, anytime I have a long flight, I just load up on the Marvel app and just read. I'm like super deep into the Spider-Verse. And then big Captain Marvel fangirl and Kamala Khan. I'm just like, I'm a hot mess right now. And give me more comics to read because like I'm loading up on them.
Oh God, there are going to be so many coming up. Well, we're rebooting, and not rebooting, but we're having the all new, all different Marvel universe coming out of Secret Wars. So there are so many titles. I think there's something like 60 new titles coming out this year.
Dang, yeah, I read about that too.
And we're going to have a Hellcat series. I think you're going to like that one.
And in the, we just did the Women of Marvel panel here. There are 17 female-led comic books coming out in the next, or either currently being produced right now or going to come out in the next few weeks. 17.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, and every year we do a panel, we like the first time I think I did the panel presentation, it was like 5, and we were like, yeah, 5, and like last year I think it was 12. So like
that is
17.
That is amazing and so empowering because when I step into my Captain Marvel costume, it like. I feel like her, and she's such an incredible person. Yeah, character, I guess. She's real to me, okay?
She's real to us too.
Yeah,
we get it. We get it.
You guys are there with me. But I think that's so great, because especially since like out there, it's insane. I've been to San Diego Comic-Con a bazillion times, but I've never seen cosplay like it's done out there. People are so passionate about it, and especially for young girls to be able to step into these costumes and feel like they're that character. That definitely translates into your real life. I walk a little bit taller when I'm Captain Marvel, and now like in real life too, I'm like, hey, I can do this just as Megan Camarina too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
That's something I do love about the convention experience too, is like you were saying, sometimes you're like a little shy about something you like, or you might not have people in your friend circle who love it, but you'll have on your Captain Marvel costume, or you might even have like a pin, somebody be like, I love that thing too, and then you instantly know you have that in common, and it's like, you feel like you're in a room full of friends.
No, definitely when you get the nod when you're cosplaying, where someone's like, oh nice, sweet Captain Marvel, or sweet Spider-Gwen, you instantly feel that connection where you're like, yeah,
I was saying that we have to do a Captain Marvel. We have to wear our Captain Marvels together.
I tweeted her. I was like, dude, twin, like, come on.
I know. If I wasn't working today, I would totally. But
the spandex is so comfy.
It is. Except for the fact I can't like be productive or use the bathroom or have food.
Okay, yeah, bathroom is kind of a thing. Yeah.
But do you have any like ongoing? You have a Spooktoberfest. Is that what you said?
Yeah. On Strawberry17 right now, we released all of our fall content for October. So we go all crazy with Halloween. It's kind of like, it's our jam. So we have a series called Spooktober. So if you guys want to watch that, you can go to polarisgo.com and binge watch all of our YouTube videos.
And where else can they find you online?
YouTube.com/strawberry17 or strawberry17.com for all of my Instagram and everything else.
Perfect. Well, you guys stick around here on Marvel Live from New York Comic Con 2015. We're going to be back very soon with editor Sana Amanat. So stick around.